I got a feeling I'm about to get put on. I got a feeling that something finna take off. I got a feeling, and it won't be too much longer. Got a feeling coming up on the.
Like we always do about this time. Welcome back to another episode of Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty in real hip hop music. I am Cornbread Capone, and today my special guest is a filmmaker from Louisiana who lives in Beaumont, Texas. He created such films as Cutthroat Texas, Rapid Karma, and the upcoming Who Got the Bag. If you don't know who I'm talking about Mr. Terry Wiggins. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Just doing what I do best, you know what I'm saying? What I wanted to ask you was, because we have conversations off the record about
Okay.
the film world and stuff like that. And you said you brought it to my attention that you was on my podcast and you said, I'm thinking about shooting a movie.
Right.
And not too long after that, a movie was done and the movie was released on platforms.
Right.
What I don't know is, see, you had that thought before you said it.
Right. Right.
That's what I
gotta,
don't. And that's what I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the question I want to ask. Like, what was the spark, or what was the inspiration, or what was the moment you said, you know what, I'm gonna go on and do that?
well, I seen the movie lane was wide open because nobody was doing it. You know, prior to me filming Cutthroat Texas. And prior to filming Cutthroat Texas, I seen how the Detroit area just took Tubi by storm. So that kind of sparked my interest to say, well, hold up. I know a lot of these guys are just regular people like us, and they going crazy with these movies. So I said, well, I might need to, think about trying it. But once I got the idea, I kind of tried to look around for like cameramen, people that film music videos. Nobody really wanted to touch it. And prior to me releasing it, and it hit Tubi quick, and it hit Tubi so fast. And when people in this area seen that, they were like, "Oh, I gotta start filming tomorrow. I'm starting filming next week. I'm starting filming next month." And it was like a train. It was like a train.
Right.
And people just want to film a movie.
But that's cool because that's another lane, another avenue of entertainment that is opened up for this
Right.
area. Another way to showcase and broadcast the talent that's within this area.
Right.
I don't feel there's nothing wrong with that. Now you did at this point 3 movies. Going forward.
Actually, I did 3 movies. I completed 3 movies. And I have a movie that's still in production. And it's been in production for a while.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that one. Can you talk about that one, or is that quiet?
No, no, actually that one is kind of I wouldn't say isolated, but it's called Level Up. But pretty much it's like it's about the life of Clover G. Boss.
Okay.
So it's gonna be something like we wanted to have the kind of like the all eyes on me type vibe.
Oh, okay, like a biopic.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, and
Yeah, that's why it's taking so long, because it's a different type of project. It's not like just like, see, when you film a movie like a regular movie, it's really fiction based. So you really making it up and you just putting it together. But when you like structuring a story around like a real person in their life, you know what I'm saying, you got to take your time with it.
yeah, I feel that. Going forward, what do you plan to tap into different genres of different movies
Of
going
course,
forward? Because I see that, Who Got the Bag is a comedy.
right?
And after that, what lane do you feel like you want to go into as far as what kind of movie?
Uh, I plan on doing like the thriller, the drama. I might possibly get off into a little toxic romance. You know, everybody love a little toxic romance. You know what I'm saying? Just and I who knows? One day I might do a horror. You never know. I grew up on all those different genres.
Yeah. And it'll be cool if this area has one of every type of genre, because it's a little bit of that you can
Right.
capture with this area with the people. And hey, that's cool. I want to ask you this. I noticed that you've been going to film premieres. Is there anything that you noticed in these film premieres that caught your eye or made you pay attention to certain things?
Uh, I ain't gonna lie. I learned a lot by going to these premieres. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna meet a lot of interesting people. You're gonna meet a lot of interesting people. You're gonna meet a lot of other filmmakers. You're gonna meet a lot of other actors. And something I noticed too on the film scene is a little beef. It's a little beef on the film scenes, like almost like rappers do. You know how they got the rap beef, they got the movie beef too. But like if you're not into that, you're not gonna see it.
Right. Man, that's it's not shocking to hear that, because on I guess in any arena of entertainment, there's gonna be rivalries of
And
some sort. You know
it's
what I'm
gonna have
saying?
it's gonna be competitive. It's gonna be competitors.
Yeah. This is a hip hop based show, so I'm gonna give you a couple of hip hop based questions. Uh, the first thing is, when you riding around in your car, and when you have downtime, what are you listening to?
When I had downtime, I really be honest. I'm old school. I still listen to the radio. I
Okay.
will I will still riding to listen to the radio. But when I don't want to listen to the radio, I'll just I'll listen to some new music and I listen to some old. It just depended on what vibe I'm on. I listen to some country music. It doesn't matter. Like I'm just an all around music lover. So I wouldn't even put a genre down and say I don't listen to that type of music. I just pick out of that genre what I do like. You know.
Yeah. Uh, you talked about, well, we talked about a future project that you're gonna do, that's a series. Do
Uh-huh.
you plan to do more series
Of course.
as time progresses?
Yes. Of course. All types. Now it's not gonna just be one type of series. It's gonna be different.
Yeah. And you might have to get you a goddamn a laboratory, or what I'm saying, a facility where you can shoot these things, like
Right.
how I don't know if you heard, but recently Cat Williams bought some land and he's gonna have himself a film studio.
Right.
50 Cent has a film
Yeah.
studio in
Tyler
Louisiana.
Perry.
Tyler Perry got one in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I see
You know
that.
what I'm saying? So that's naturally, for someone who does movies and creates content on the level that you do, you're probably gonna be looking towards getting something like that, so that you can have a place where you can film and it can be a set. You
Right.
could possibly
I
do.
can make my own. Yeah, you could like you could get a building. You get a nice sized building and make a lot of set rooms. Set them to how you prop them to how you want them.
Yeah, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I got some plans for the future. You know what I'm saying? Like this wasn't a. I'm gonna say this. I don't know if people like thought when I made the first film it was maybe an isolated situation, or like he ain't gonna do that no more. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, and I think it's good for for anybody who could be involved. And shit, if I could be a part of it, I will. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Really.
I don't have a problem with it. I had been writing scripts for a long time. So the fact that this is actually happening now, I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? But when technology shot past us in the 2000s, we had it at our fingertips then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now
We
I'm
just
not
didn't
tripping.
know what to do with it.
Yeah, just didn't know what to do with it because we, at the time.
Yeah, it been here. It been here for a little technology, like the technology on a level like where like a regular person can really put his hands on it. Been here for a while. We just didn't know what we just was playing with it.
Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of it went to our videos at first. I know
Yeah.
me, really for more than the last decade, I've been shooting videos, I feel at a certain type of level. And it got to that certain type of level at a certain point. And it made me look at the videos and say, damn, man, we could really do movies if we wanted to. We just got to write the scripts. And I started, took the initiative and started writing scripts on my own. And, but things happened the way it happened. I kind of had to lay my foundation down musically first and make sure that was cemented. And
Right.
then venture off into other things. You know what I'm saying? So all that's cool. Um, who got the bag? Let's talk about who got the bag. What made you create or say, I'm gonna go in the comedy direction? What brought about this idea?
Well, man, I always been a big fan of Martin Lawrence, and I thought it was like real funny, like how he started out like playing all the different characters. Cause I'm playing multiple characters in this one, and and that's another thing. People think Eddie Murphy did it first, but no, Martin Lawrence did it first. He did it
Right,
first with the multiple characters. Yeah, all that Professor Clumps, all the family, they came along after Martin.
right.
Yeah, so Martin, but I liked how he played all these different characters and it was funny. And I said, man, I wouldn't mind being in a comedy movie where I could be multiple characters. I could be these crazy characters. And that's kind of where the thought sparked from.
Yeah. I want to ask you this, man, because there's the reality of what you're doing is there's two different levels.
Right.
There's the level of independent filmmaker, and then there's Hollywood.
Right.
Uh, which one would you rather prefer, or what is your idea? Are you going to stay independent filmmaker, or is it going towards Hollywood?
I, I wouldn't say it's going towards Hollywood, Atlanta, or nowhere. I would say I'm gonna be forever independent because I can make my own moves. I can make my own moves, and I could do what I want. My projects, I won't have to worry about nobody telling me, "Hey, you can't do that," because I'm because we doing a project together. But I am open to doing projects with other producers. Yeah, I work on projects with people, certain projects with people. I'm open to that, but I'm always do my own thing because I feel like that's the way to go. Because we in the day of the entrepreneur, the independency. You
Right.
know, the people. A lot of people. You know this. Like we gonna go back to the music. A lot of people sign record deals because they don't feel like they could surface on their own. They don't feel like they could get their own ship rolling. So that's why a lot of people are signing a deal that's trash, that's no good. It's a horrible deal, but they will sign it just to say, "Oh, I'm on now." So, but I wouldn't sign nothing saying like somebody owns me or they got rights to what I'm doing. No, I'm gonna be independent.
Yeah, and that's important, man, because for years in entertainment, I've watched black people create timeless stuff, whether it's movies, whether it's music,
And it's
and
not theirs. They don't own it.
they don't even own the rights
They
to
don't even own it. Like
it. And
see
I
this,
and I
see this right
and I
here.
be trying to understand
You see
why.
this?
Boot
This is
life, yeah,
this is me. This is me. I didn't take this from nobody. I didn't know. I came up with this on this boot life.
Right.
This is, you know what I'm saying? This my name. This my brand.
And you do planning, I see that that's merchandise. Are you selling that merchandise as well?
Huh? No, I'm gonna start making my own wear. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I would make a website if people want to go get it, they go get it. But pretty much the wear gonna be for like the company. Like I plan on at some point like getting editors. I plan on getting people to film, and I just structure the story. But everybody gonna have the boot life on. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be a boot life crew.
Right. And that's real, man. That's good, because all of this what I'm talking about is important, because being independent, owning your merchandise, owning the films that you create, that's all you. You know what I'm saying? And that's very, very important. The importance is ownership.
Right.
I want everybody out there looking, listening, watching right now, understand the importance of ownership. We got the power and the ability and the talent to create great things, but a lot of us are not business savvy.
Right.
We need to be more business savvy and own our own shit for
Right.
real. You know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here, is there anything that you would like to say? Anything that you would like to promote?
Well, you already know. Cutthroat Texas on Tubi. You know, we got Rapid Karma on Tubi. We got Who Got the Bag. That's almost done about the drop. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of stuff coming. It got a lot of stuff coming y'all way, man. Y'all just stay tuned, man. Boot Life Films.
I appreciate you taking time to holler at me, because I know that you are a very busy man. I want
That's
to.
something people don't understand. What you just said, that's something people do not understand. Like, people think you blowing them off. No, I'll be busy. Like, when I say I'll be busy, I'll be busy.
I just wanted to give you your flowers and tell you that
I really
the
appreciate it.
music that you are making is great. What you have done, opening up a lane for this city in terms of films that can be seen around the world. You deserve the heaviest props for that. I'm going to give you your flowers and tell you salute. Appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate you putting me, as well as so many other people, in a position to be seen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And shit, like I say, hey, if you plan on doing more, I plan to be a part of it. On behalf of Mr. Bootlight Films, Terry Wiggins, I am Cornbread Capone. This is Unpopular Honesty, the home of brutal honesty and real hip hop music. And until next time, everybody, peace and love, because that's what the world need in a major way, man. Peace and love.